Welcome to America, where everyone's a dick. Anyway. Wheel of Entitlement. What's next? Another sovereign citizen? Alrighty, the wheel is spoken. Let's do a little bit of a shorter one this time. Looks like he's going in front. I love the courtroom ones. I love the courtroom ones because judges tend to have a better temperament and are much more educated than police officers, so I like the interactions better.
Where were you?
I was
looking for you.
using the bathroom, had an issue.
Yeah, everybody
But-
was calling, running around. Hey, look at, everything you were cited for was dismissed.
Okay.
You think I should spin again if it's the same one twice in a row? That's not how wheels work. That's not how it works. We must listen to the wheel without any deviation. The wheel has spoken.
You got a late fee.
A late fee?
Civil assessment. Yeah, it's about $300.
Oh, no, you can't. You can't. This is an exercise of my First Amendment right.
I'm out.
Just so you know.
Sir? Sir?
My right to record is protected
Sir?
by the
Sir,
Constitution.
listen to me.
Okay.
Are you recording?
There's nothing
Yes,
funny
I am.
about the tools of capitalism.
Leave me alone. Listen.
The wheels on the stream go round and
Why would
round.
I have to do that?
I'm telling you to turn it off.
But if I'm exercising my
It's been ruled, again, it's already been ruled on in the court. You don't get to decide what your interpretation of the law is. It's already been decided that within courtrooms you don't necessarily have the right to record. It's why you see so many, like, courtroom drawings. Courtroom artists? Like, you know, when you see courtroom stuff and there's artists who will do stuff in the courtroom, this is specifically because many courtrooms disallow recording. Now, there's still a court stenographer that is keeping a record of what is said, but actual video and even photographs can be disallowed in courtrooms in many places in the United States. I'm pretty sure the courtroom near me is the same. You're not even allowed to bring a phone into the courthouse, let alone the courtroom. At least if you are a juror, I should say. I'd imagine lawyers and everything are allowed to have their phones. But, yeah, that's why stuff like this is a thing, because even in this day and age, many courtrooms disallow you to record.
constitutional right to
I'm
record,
not going to argue with you.
it's protected.
I believe they've ruled this way specifically under the auspices that you have a First Amendment right to, you know, well, for one thing, you're not a journalist, but if you want to stretch that out and say you have, you know, the First Amendment right to whatever, fine. But people also have a right to privacy, and a courtroom can be considered a situation where people would want their privacy protected. Like, they might not want a video record of them on the stand, or excuse me, being tried for something, or they don't want people to have video evidence of who the jurors are. You know, there's about 1,000,001 reasons, but I believe that it's basically been under, you know, right to privacy that you aren't allowed to film in many courtrooms.
by the security.
Go down to
It's
collection and say
protected.
your payments and what you owe.
Is protected by the United States Constitution,
Fine.
as
You
well
tell the
as
appeals
well as the
court.
Supreme Court. They just upheld that we have the right to
Go down the
record
hallway.
government officials.
Not in courtrooms, if the court decides that that's not something they want to allow.
This is all recorded, I assure you.
Okay.
Not by you, but it's recorded.
Okay, great. This is I want to make sure that my Sixth Amendment right, that this integrity of this court is on the record, and this is my own personal. I'm able to do so.
Before you talk yourself into the Orange County
I'm
Jail,
I'm not. I'm here.
I'm asking
I'm
you-
here to deal with this matter.
I'm ordering
I
you.
claim common law jurisdiction.
Sir,
I do not consent, and I waive the
leave now.
benefits.
Leave while you can.
I'm just informing you. I claim common law jurisdiction. I'm not paying any
Second
fines.
time now, I'm telling you, leave while you can.
Just so you guys know, I have a video on YouTube with 1,000,000 videos. The same issue that I'm here in this court to resolve has a
I assume he meant with 1 million views. That is so cringe. I hate when anyone's like, I have a thing on YouTube with a I have such and such number of subscribers. I have so many views. Who cares? I've been on YouTube for almost a decade. On the Hannah and Jake channel, it's not fucking impressive. No one cares unless you're like, fuck it. PewDiePie, with his however many tens of millions of subscribers, could go to court and be like, I'm the #1 YouTuber on the planet. I have tens of millions of subscribers, and it wouldn't matter. No one cares. No one cares about YouTube.
A million views on YouTube.
Coming up on the third
I'm a council.
He's over 100 million subs now? Jesus Christ.
Candidate for City Council of Fullerton. Just so you also know. No, I'm just letting you know. All right, goodbye. Just so you know. Goodbye.
official escort to bring it to your.
Look at how many offenders of the Constitution that we have here. None of these people are here to uphold the law. Neither is Mr. Flynn.
Let's go. Sir, let's step outside.
All of these people are offenders of the United States Constitution.
That's a lot of fucking cops for one courtroom. That seems excessive.
They're committing treason right
Watch out
now.
behind you, sir.
Oh wow! Look at how many we have here. You guys are going to be superstars. Look at you.
I've been a superstar all my life.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're going to be used to it because now you're going to be on WildStar website. WildStar. Right? WorldStar. WildStar the WorldStar. My man said it right here.
World Star. How are you going to put it on the website if you get the wrong name?
Oh, no. My name is WildStar. See? Get it right.
Oh, he's got his own website. Jesus. Hello.
No. Yes.
Our kitty is like a magician. So she's been chilling between the sink and the toaster oven in the kitchen, and I went and looked and she was gone, and I was like, oh, where'd she go? And I went and checked in her room and she wasn't in there, and then I went back in the kitchen and she was back by the toaster oven and the sink. I have no idea where she was in that 12 seconds I was in her room, but
Did you make those White Castle veggie burgers?
yeah. How do you know?
I smelled White Castle onions. They're fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I love White Castle.
Candidate running for
I love you too.
City Council of Fullerton. And I'm the candidate that ran for governor of California. See? Just so you guys know. I'm a smart black man. That's why they don't want me in court.
No, they want you.
No. The minute I start talking about my rights, I get thrown out in court and I get...
Because you're making a scene and talking mumbo-jumbo nonsense. You don't need to consent to court proceedings.
Hannah and I slept in until almost 2 o'clock today, which was wonderful for me because the night before I only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep.
Get 1 million of you guys coming out. All for a traffic ticket? A traffic ticket.
It's not because of the traffic ticket. If you had gone in and acted like a reasonable human being who understands that court is a thing that you don't have to consent to, then you could have been out of there pretty quickly. They may have reduced your fine, whatever it happened to be. They may have gotten rid of it. But no, you gotta make a scene because you're the big old sovereign citizen. You know the truth. You're the only person who knows how the court system really works. You know better than the judge. Ridiculous.
That he at first told me is dismissed, but the minute he found out that I was recording, he said, go down to the clerk's office. I'm not going to pay you guys $1 for anything. As I was attempting to say to Mr. Flynn, the commissioner, who has no jurisdiction over my personal affairs,
Play some Skyrim.
All right, have fun.
is that I don't have any contracts with the state. I don't have any contracts with the court. I don't have any contracts with the city.
Andrew
Okay?
Dickerson, I'm sorry.
I'm a natural
Don't be
person
depressed.
exercising my
I
right
guess
to
you
travel,
can't really control
and I
that, but don't
informed
be depressed
the
because of
officer
our
of that during the time. But he wanted to
Everybody
be
can
like
find
you guys.
somebody or multiple people
He wanted to be like you
that make
guys
them happy.
and infringe my natural rights, which is protected by the United States Constitution, something that you swore to uphold. I'm leaving.
Okay, thank you.
I'm leaving.
You said we gotta go to collect. You have to go to collect.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna pay you guys a dime. I'll pay your salary.
I ain't get any time for that.
So you guys work for me.
That's not how that shit works. Yeah, they're civil servants, but at the end of the day, part of being a civil servant, if you're like a cop, is making sure that weirdos like you don't disrupt the court.
They work for me. They work for.
They don't work for you as an individual. They work for the public as a whole. And right now, you are being not a danger. You're being a nuisance to the public as a whole by fucking up the court system.
You. They work for we the people. They work for us, right, cameraman?
Y'all, cameraman on scene.
Oh God, he had a fedora. Of course he did.
Courthouse. This is how WildStar does it, Gorillas.
Right. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to speak. Where's the exit?
We can go in the front or the
MH Dark Beast says, at least Hannah doesn't antagonize Baja like Jake seems to Sarah during their streams. Yeah. That's how they are, I guess. I don't know.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure being escorted by you all. See you on YouTube. Look up Governor Wildstar on YouTube.
You really worked hard for that. 6 figures today.
They're all just clueless. They don't even know what happened here.
We got a code black.
All right, we got a code black.
Skyrim goes well.
Black man that knows it's right.
All
Code
units,
black.
all units, code black. If he knows his rights.
Damn, I didn't even get to get started. I had
I'm
some
not
good
throwing
stuff.
shade. They just
All
have
I
a
got to
different kind
say
of
was,
relationship. That's how
I
they
claim
are. They're snarky. They like to argue with each other, I guess. It's just, it's not the vibe Baha and I like within our relationship. Relationships are different. Some people like to kind of butt heads every now and then. Some people don't. It's fine.
Common law jurisdiction.
Considering they've been together for so long, I'd imagine Jake and Sarah love each other very much, despite the fact that they snip at each other sometimes.
I do not consent, and I waive the benefits. And he's counting it down to, I'm going to throw you in jail for what? What did I do?
This guy's running for governor.
So, so you guys
God.
know this is
Running
how
for
your
governor-
judicial
governor.
system really works. Okay, it's either you pay the bill or you do the time. There was no victim. There is no crime. The cop, okay, that arrested me and that issued this ticket wasn't even here. So it's dismissed, okay? So if anything happens from here on, know that this is why. And this is how we got here, okay? Know your rights, know your stuff, have your constitution, exercise your rights, okay?
I don't think you understand the Constitution, at least not as it's been interpreted by the Supreme Court. You can't go in court and film if it's against the rules of the court.
You got to be brave, people, because that's what it's going to take for we the people to take our country back from this de facto government. These
But that's the thing. It is a de facto government. It's the government. It's not just de facto, it is de jure. It is the government. That's how it works. The government is sovereign. They're allowed to make the rules. And we, luckily, live in a representative democracy where we get to have a say in those rules by electing officials to go and make those rules for us. But it is what it is. Just because you are an individual in the populace of that country who disagrees with those rules doesn't mean you have the right to disregard them. What's up?
De jure, is that D-E-J-O-U-R?
I think it's D-E-J-U-R-E. It means like by law, basically.
Because there is, de jure in French would be the day.
Ah,
Bonjour is good day.
okay.
I was just walking to the bathroom and had to comment.
Okay.
rogue enemies of the state. You know, they're committing treason under the color of law, you know, trying to exercise some authority. They have none. They have none. Zero.
They do have authority. Let's take a look at this guy's website to run for governor of, where is this? Fresno, California, I would guess. Oh, okay. The website layout, not the best. This looks like a website from 2007, maybe? We have all kinds of hashtags. OP help Wildstar. Hashtag OP love. Oh god, it's a guy in an anonymous mask. In a like a V for Vendetta mask based on that guy who tried to blow up Parliament. God. The pictures. Look at this picture. He's like, look at me. I am in a library. I read books. Libertarian candidate. Of course he is. Yikes. Do we just have like a page where he talks about what his like policies are? It's incredible that out of the many people that I speak with desiring for freedom of rights, bettering educational institutions, transitioning from fossil fuels to renewable energies, or the many ways we can have this grand utopia for mankind, it's followed up with a hint of disbelief. As if the possibility of no wars, no poverty, and no suffering is too far-fetched for mankind to even dream is a possibility when at the same time promoting not to give up. It makes me wonder if these very same people tell this to their children or a young person seeking to find their way in the world, and how much of an awful realization it would be for the person told there is no hope. Fortunately, the greater of the population that sustains peace feels otherwise. These accomplishments of how this perfect world can be achieved may be few and far between, but they are quickly becoming the prime example of how, when applied collectively, this can be achieved. This is where you'll be able to find the seeds to create a brand new future, overflowing with bountiful possibilities for prosperity. For example, then Iceland and Jesus Christ, dude. Oh god. Here are his favorite movies. V for Vendetta, 1984, Animal Farm, which was funded by the CIA, fun fact. Warm Bodies. Whose favorite movie is Warm Bodies? Oh god, you liked the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie? Read the book. Oh god, that's cringe. I shouldn't be that person. If you liked the movie, it's fine. But, like, I thought it was pretty bad. Dread. Dread is a good movie. Oh no, The Odd Life of Timothy Green! Whose favorite movie is The Odd Life of Timothy... Oh, RoboCop! Not even the original RoboCop, the Paul Verhoeven classic, but the shitty remake. The Lego movie's good. Her's good. Transcendent sucks. Pay It Forward is twee. Man of Steel, ugh. No thank you. Of course he'd like Man of Steel. He's a libertarian. And the Zack Snyder Superman is like an Ayn Rand wet dream. I hate it. The Matrix, the Animatrix. Green Lantern? This guy has bad taste in movies. I'm honestly more offended by his favorite movies than I am by Delivery Man with Vince Vaughn. I'm more offended by his bad taste in movies than I am his sovereign citizen nonsense, frankly. Oh no, he does videos in, like, oh god.
Welcome to Political Gospel Hour with Governor Wildstar. Hello, I'm Governor Wildstar. How you guys doing out there? Thank you for joining me today. I'm just going to talk about a few things, basically to show you how the life that we live is related to politics in such a way. And
imagine deciding that you're going to make, you know, an official campaign material, and you put on like an anonymous mask, unironically. That's bad. Anyway, Wheel of Entitlement. What's next? If we get Sovereign Citizen again, I will spin again. If we can do things twice in a row, but if we get to a third one, I'll re-roll it. That's